Alright, in this video we will be playing a couple of games with the Gholdengo deck that got 3rd place at the Stuttgart Regionals in the Phantasmal Flames metagame, played by Ufi. It's a pretty cool deck. It's a pretty standard version of Gholdengo, honestly. Has Prime Catcher as its ace spec, which is nothing really new. Instead of, we've seen very successful versions with Secret Box as well. We've even seen Precious Trolley get in there as well, but Prime Catcher did get the highest placement this weekend at the Stuttgart Regional Championship, all the way in top 4 like I mentioned. And instead of having a cornerstone answer, Ufi went like a step above, right? He figured, okay, most people know that Mega Lopunny is coming out. Most Gholdengos are already playing some sort of counter with Lucario, or with Mega Lucario perhaps, or Mega Mowile. So Cornerstone is not really effective anymore against Gholdengo. Mega Absol seems to be on the decline in Phantasmal Flames. It didn't have a big showing in this weekend, and therefore there's very little Cornerstone going around. So they took the risk and did not play a single Cornerstone counter. Instead they played one Munkidori and one Darkness Energy. This helps them offset some of the damage that Grimmsnarl places, offset some of the damage that Dragapult places, and it's especially strong against Dragapult because most of the time they will have some sort of Pokemon down that, such as Buddy, that you can take a knockout, right? And that's like sort of an extra prize that you can get somewhere down the line. Of course, the first Buddy you might end up knocking out with your Solrock, but with all the ghosting effects that you have, if you end up chasing things on the bench and that Buddy ends up surviving throughout the game, then that could be an extra prize that you take along the way. You could also potentially heal multiple times with your Munkidori over the course of multiple turns, and even better could be a situation where you get to use Munkidori's Adrena Brain to rob the Munkidori, recover the Darkness Energy with a Superior Energy Retrieval or Super Rod, and then you go ahead and use Munkidori again by attaching your energy, getting a bonus 60 extra damage. Now, the bonus damage from Munkidori also helps you in the damage for Make It Rain. Of course, you can round out that little bit extra, sometimes forcing you to require 1 energy less to get a knockout. Of course, that energy could have been in your hand, instead it's on the Munkidori, but the healing aspect is pretty big, and if you get to use it twice, it's like getting the bonus damage from the same energy, right? So overall, everything else is pretty standard about the list. The Arven, the Boss, the Turo, the Lana Sade as an anti-frillish, Genesect, and body measure for the late game. A lot of consistency with the Nest Balls, the Gongs, the Poffin, and the Earthen Vessel to accumulate a lot of energy. The big unique thing about this list is the Munkidori, like I mentioned. Nothing else really is a big deal. Clearly it worked out. Maybe we get into a cycle where people stop playing counters to Cornerstone, and then Cornerstone comes back and punishes the Gholdengos that don't have counters, and then Gholdengo starts playing a lot of counters. Cornerstone usage goes down, then counter usage goes down, Cornerstone usage goes up, etc, etc. So worked out well for Ufi this weekend. There were still plenty of other Gholdengos at the top as well with various counters, Mega Mowile being the highest placing one, I believe. But yeah, let's jump into some games, see how we do. Pretty solid starting hand. We are going first once again. So not bad, not great. And we get Poffin. We're up against the deck that sucks. It's gonna put us under item lock very likely next turn. I did price 2 Fighting Energy. That's not very nice. I kind of don't want to give them Artazon here. So my biggest problem is I don't have Fighting Energy to do anything with the Solrock. So I'm not gonna play the Artazon. I don't want to help them get Buddy, and I already mulliganed twice. Well, they have it, but the less basics they have, the better, right? Very unfortunate that if we had one Fighting Energy, it does it, but we priced 2 and we don't have one, and we won't have items. So you're definitely in trouble here. Definitely in trouble. We do have Arven for the Air Balloon. We do have Dango draw for 1. That Ultra Ball discard on the Psychic means, yep, yes. Discarding Stadium is sort of good for us, like for the late game. Like, I was never able to accomplish that in the previous in the previous games with Dragapult. Pulling that off felt like the most difficult thing in the whole wide world. Oh. Fighting Energy off the top? Wow. That is insane. Okay. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie. That is pretty good. And, okay. You want to be really nice to me, Gholdengo? You want to be like, hey, Pablo, you should totally play me at your next regional. Give me Air Balloon right now. Nah, okay. I was asking for too much, I guess. But that worked out pretty nicely. Okay, I'm going to grab Fighting Gong. I'm going to grab Air Balloon. And I'm going to go ahead and retreat. I don't want to be greedy. I don't want to be using Lunar Cycle. I just want to get this KO, get ahead in the prize cards. Pressure my opponent into finding another Buddy, which they can, right, off the Artazon. They definitely can. I do have double boss in my hand, which could lead me to go after something that's not the Buddy, which leaving the Buddy in play next turn would actually be super good because I'm playing Munkidori, right? That's where Munkidori could generally come in. Like, you play around the Buddy, you just don't care about it as much as possible, leave one in play, and then you go boom. Use their damage spread against them, Adrenabrain, heal. That could be very good. We see a Dreepy, and attach on the Dracloak, fair enough. We see a Dawn, so that's getting what? Another Duskull, a Dracloak, and the Pult. It is a Dusclops instead of the Dracloak. So if I had KO on the Dracloak, that would be really bad for them. Really bad. Yeah. Not going for the Dracloak feels greedy. But I'm happy taking this Dreepy this turn. I am very happy taking this Dreepy. Metal Energy off the rip, that's pretty good. Gets me the attachment to be ready for a future Munkidori possibility, so that's pretty good. We get another Gimme into play, we get our coin bonus draw. There's the Munkidori, probably not a good draw, just because the Artazon is probably going to be in play for quite a while. And now we go for the Dreepy. Yeah, so sure. If the item lock continues and then I just knock out the Buddy next turn, that's fine. But if the item lock doesn't continue and I'm able to get the knockout on the Buddy like as a surprise with the Munkidori, that's gonna be even better. And I have a decently sized hand. If I get Iono KO'd, that could be bad. I could get Iono KO'd on the Dengo. But that means I'm free of items, my Solrock and Lunatone survive, so I have the Lunar Cycle engine. Getting a KO probably hard, but not impossible. Okay, so they have the Pulse, they attach, they have the Dusknoir. Do they go after the Gholdengo? That is the question. They go Lily, so no Iono is pretty big. No Iono is pretty big because of the double Fighting Gong and the Munkidori already. But the double Fighting Gong is mostly the... the key thing. I get search for energy, I get to draw more energy. We see the Hawlucha, so this probably means knockout on a Gimmighoul and knockout on Solrock. Completely okay with that. Completely okay with that. They go Counter Catcher, so maybe not not the play that I was thinking of. They go Dusknoir, they will go after my Gholdengo. I get another prize card. So I can't use Munkidori immediately next turn. Bryce, how to beat Zero Ledge as Mega Absol Box? I don't think you do. Like, you need to overrun them with your power up an Absol quickly before they get a lot of energy in the discard pile. Try to use Absol to discard key resources and make them dead draw. But if they get in a normal game, it's probably impossible. All right. Well, I guess losing the Gholdengo is not that great. I don't have the Buddy knockout either. Okay, that's fine. Let's go Artazon. I need Fez. I need a lot. Well, do I need Fez or do I need... Munkidori doesn't matter here. I will get the Gimmighoul. I'm gonna draw first with Lunar Cycle. See if I can get another Nest Ball or the Genesect or the Fez, so I can use the other one maybe. Guaranteed Gholdengo, because I don't have guaranteed Gholdengo. Although maybe it's just Fez though. It's just maximize draw with Fez. Yeah, I actually think it's that. Let's just grab this. Oh, and it was probably promote Solrock actually to free that. That energy on Solrock could be costly. Yeah, it should have been promote Solrock. So already made a mistake right there. I'm just gonna go for it. Let's go Lunar Cycle first. Okay, there's a Gholdengo, pretty good. Let's go flip the script. Oh, 3 more. There's an Arven and 2 energy. That's insane. With no Dracloak on 2. Don't know if I have game. I think no, yeah, I definitely do. Well, actually, I don't know. I have. Well, I might not have knockout on Pulse, but I definitely have knockout on Latias, and that's good enough. So let me just double check here with starting what? 1 Lunatone, sure. Oh, never mind. I definitely do. Yeah, knocking out Pult is way better, of course. That 4, 5, 6. I can Arven for the last energy, which I should have left a fighting, so I could use Fighting Gong instead of the Vessel, but it is what it is. So heavy on the discards here, but that's fine. So that's 5 energies. I also have Lana's Aid. And I have energy on Solrock to deal with Body and close out the games. So yeah, should be fine. For these 2, grab 2 energy. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. And the knockout. 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. Just Dango things. Just Dango doing Dango things. I should have left an energy. Yeah, I also priced 2 energy. That hurt us a little bit in our chances, but my Festra was pretty insane. Festra was very, very good. Okay, my opponent not giving up. There's the Dracloak. There's Blood Moon, which doesn't even KO my Gholdengo. They really need to Iono, right? Like, what's their best course of action? Counter Catcher, Gimmighoul, Iono, Body for 1? Right? That's probably their plan. I mean, they're not out of it yet, I guess. They could Turo KO Fez, so I might have to Turo my Fez as well. 3 cards for them. Do they have the thing? Okay, they go into the Blood Moon. So Night Stretcher. So they will attack me for a lot. 240. I can't just win now by knocking out the Blood Moon. I also win with Arven into Prime Catcher. Then go off the top, that's pretty good. Okay, so let me just check what went to the bottom. Boss, couple fighting, Superior, the Balloon. Balloon is probably irrelevant. There was no Arven sent to the bottom, so maybe I don't shuffle the deck. Yeah, I don't shuffle the deck. Too broad. Nest Ball. Oof. Maybe shuffling was correct. Boss. That doesn't win me the game though. Okay, so I'm not winning this turn. That's fine, I think. Let's go with Turo. The Dango. Promote you for now. Okay, I guess I should have shuffled. I don't know. Maybe I should have shuffled the deck. Not gonna grab the monkey just yet. Oh, yeah, I didn't have dark. Monkey into dark would have also won me the game. Because I did have damage on board. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. I mean, sure, I'll establish the monkey. Why not? Extend the deck. And then hit for 70. Just make my life a little bit easier, I guess. Okay, I don't think... well, they can win. They need Pulse, Energy, Counter Catcher, Turo. That does win them the game, actually. So it's not unreasonable. Should have attached Balloon last turn. Yes. Hola, Ostrichex. Hey, Ostrichex. I've been doing well. Thank you. How about you? Yes, probably should have attached Balloon last turn to my Gholdengo in the active switch. That also would have won me the game. And yeah, Dragapult Sucks is a great title for sure. And I stand by it. By the time you're attacking, it's just way too late. Alright, Jamming Tower. Your second copy of Jamming Tower. Alright, I lost my boss. I can't shuffle the deck now. I lost my... Jeez. I lost my... Wow, this is still not game. I lost my what? I lost my boss, I lost my Gholdengo. Okay. It could be game. If Lunar Cycle is kind. And there it is. Oh wait, no, yeah, it is. It is. Prime Catcher. Onto the body. Just attack for KO. Alright. So we got there. A little convoluted. Probably very inefficiently on my part. Inefficiently done on my part. But we got there. Yeah. Won the game. Alright. Decent hand. Not a great one to get a turn 1 KO, but I could draw into Arven. I really need an Arven. And we see a body in the active, which could most definitely be problematic. Alright. Consistency and decent matchup spread equals good deck for sure. Azul would never let you hear the end of it. What do you mean? Oh my gosh, that Turo. That Turo means I get a knockout. So do I draw or do I knock out? Actually, I can do both because I have the superior. So I'm just gonna be greedy and go Lunar Cycle. Okay, Artazon gets me. Oh, this was so greedy. If I get Arven, I would have been in such a good spot. But okay. So greedy. So greedy. I'm gonna commit to the part. Okay. I'm not happy about it, but I'm gonna commit to the part. I'm gonna throw my Lunatone, promote the Solrock, bench the Lunatone, which I cannot use again, attach to a Solrock, I'm gonna Artazon, and I'm gonna establish a Gimmighoul. This also helps them get more established, but I get the turn 1 knockout. Could have done it. I mean, being down 1 superior and Retrieval is definitely not good, but it is what it is. Yeah, dealing with that body, you make it awkward for an opponent to keep the item lock. I think is worth it. Oh yeah, I do edit videos for Azul. Sorry, I wasn't sure what you meant. I thought about the title of the of Dragapult TX Socks. I mean, yeah, Azul doesn't expect me to edit videos every day. I just get them up in a timely manner. Like, I edit them and then he decides when they get published. Sometimes videos stay up there for like a week or more before he before he uploads them. So it's not that straightforward, I guess, in that regard. So if I skip a day, it's no big deal. Because also from a lot of his live streams, usually he'll be able to get like 2 or 3 videos out of. So yeah. Yes, I mean, so I can technically, but it's not something I should be doing. All right, pretty good that my opponent, pretty lucky that my opponent didn't get a Dracloak down. I think chasing the energy down is pretty good here. Hey, Jonathan, I'm doing well, thank you. How about you? Like, the more I delay the Dragapult, the better, right? The Dragapult is already delayed, but this just forces them to need more energy, find more resources, and I can just keep dealing with the body, no problem. My opponent really needs to counter catcher plus item lock. That's the only way they will be able to buy themselves some time. I'm guessing they didn't find one last turn, otherwise they would have played it. Surely they'll find one now, right? ¿No era mejor aguantarte el Artazon? Es que mi mano era muy mala, Starbay, y no tenía yo un Gimmighoul, entonces no iba a hacer nada el siguiente turno. Lo bajé sabiendo que él probablemente iba a hacer algo, porque había tenido un turno pero sin supporters, ¿no? Entonces su mano podía tener todavía supporters, podía tener una buena mano, y yo quería establecer a mi Gholdengo. Entonces no era más allá de, prefiero, aunque lo ayude a él, ayudarme a mí. Si estás buscando algún producto o carta de Pokémon, puedes encontrarlo en hyperbeamcards.com y utiliza el código tablemon para un 5% de descuento en tu compra.